All right, so we got some news regarding Alien comics, which I'm actually very thankful for that we're getting more Alien comics, another Alien miniseries. Because after Alien What If, which Chris did tell me that I'm getting Aliens What If, which is the story of what if Burke got away and left everyone to die. So I'm very excited for that. Stay tuned for that review in the near future. And we also, and I did pre-order this, so I'm going to get this soon. The Alien Romulus prequel comic that explains the fall of the Romulus station. So be sure to check out that review coming also in October. But in this December, we're getting a new Alien book that I'm actually kind of interested in because it kind of does something a little different, and I think the person they're getting to write it is probably the best, is pretty good in his own right. And that is Alien Paradiso. So Alien Paradiso is a much different story than most Alien books that we've gotten. And first off, I really like that we're getting an Alien comic that we're still getting Alien comics. That's what I meant to say. I'm happy that we're still getting like Alien comics that are from Marvel, because I was worried for a hot second. I talked about in one of the latest Alien comics. I was like, I have heard jack and shit about anything regarding Alien books. Like, I have heard absolutely fuck all about Alien comics post the last series by Delkin Shavely. That was really it. Like, I had heard nothing else about these comics, and I was worried they were just gonna like slowly put them under the rug. I guess either Alien Romulus really prompted them, and also I'm not counting Alien vs. Avengers, because that was only the other Alien comic, and that was a crossover, so I was worried that they weren't going to do any solo Alien books. But thankfully my fears have been tempered, and now we have an Alien comic that is coming out. And I like the premise. Basically, it's instead of like your typical colony story, we're going to be on a rich world, and it's going to be home to this casino. And basically, these two Marines have been called in to investigate a trafficking ring. And what they find are xenomorph eggs, and hilarity ensues is the best way to say it. This comic is written by Steve Fox, who I have read. I almost said written. I have read a lot of his work. I think he does a lot, and this kind of feels like the comic he was doing with All Eight Eyes, which is a giant spider invasion comic post 9/11 New York. It's actually pretty good. I did a review of it. I got that comic. I bought that comic off on a whim. I got it, read it. I did a review on it on here. I actually recommend it. And Steve Fox has also written. He wrote an X-Men 94 comic that was like a condensed animated universe version of the Krakoa saga. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So Steve Fox is starting to get up there for writing. So to have him do an Alien book is really cool. I also like that this is going to expand a little more of the Alien universe. And don't get me wrong, I love a lot of the Alien story, but it does get kind of tired of it's a colony that discovers the aliens, or a research lab that discovers the aliens. No, now we get to see what happens when the rich and powerful finally do get their hands on Xenomorph, and how much of a shit show that can be. So I'm actually really excited at the idea of reading this comic. I'm very excited to see where they're gonna go with this story. What I also really want to I don't normally talk about this, but I also really like the cover. I really like the cover of Alien Paradiso, the alternate cover. It's a card. It's two cards playing 21, and it's this beautiful image of like almost like an Aztec interpretation of a xenomorph queen. And if you look at the two card numbers, it's A, and the other card is Q of Hearts, is Queen of Hearts. Get it? Alien Queen? Yeah. Just some people in the comments didn't notice that. I thought that was a neat little bit to it. So no, that cover, mwah, chef's kiss. That is a very unique, and I want to give flowers to whoever thought of that cover, because that perfectly encapsulates everything about what this Alien comic is. And I also like that this isn't like the Marines themselves. We get to see what Marines are what the Space Marines, not those Space Marines, these Colonial Marines are doing when they're not doing bug hunts. They're actually used as like an intergalactic police force by Weyland-Yutani. Something I've kind of wanted to see of, like, what do they do when they're not hunting bugs? So it is cool that we're getting more of an expansion of that universe in little bits and pieces. Not to say that hasn't been done before. I've seen it a few times in the Dark Horse books. But, as I said, we can only, it's kind of nice to see some unique storytelling with the Alien franchise. So I'm very excited for Alien Paradiso and ready to see how it all plays out. Like, I would really love, I kind of get the feeling that someone's going to be, I'm just going to probably guess how one scene is going to go, where one guy is just down on his luck and he's like spinning the slots, and they go, and it's like, you win, and it just shows how much money. He's like, yeah, I'm a winner, it's the best day of my life, and a xenomorph comes up behind him and just kills him, and the blood just splatters all over the just the machine. The word got away from me. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Alien Paradiso? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.